All right, welcome week 2. We are gonna finish warming up. Yeah, I know, this is exciting to have a lifelong month this month, the 5 weeks together. We're gonna lunge side to side here. We've got kind of a circuit workout tonight, 2 times 2. There's 2 blocks of it, which is gonna be really fun. Lots of moving around, or you can stay in place too, that's fine. We're gonna stay over to one side here and rotate, and then touch down in the middle, look forward. Okay, so rotate to the side, and then kind of look forward, flatten out the back. If you can't touch the ground, that's okay. Just going for that flat back. You're in a lunge, and then hold the other side. So rotate to the other side, and flat back. Good, just keep going. You're rotating towards your bent knee, and then coming right down to the middle. One more time, and then right down the middle. We're gonna squat, and just kind of walk your feet a little bit closer. So nice deep squat position, and then hips high and hips low. Okay, so you need to be wide enough that you can drop your butt, right? And then hips high, hamstring stretch. Woo! Feels good. Let's do one more. And then I want you to walk your hands to your thighs. I'm gonna come over to the side here. So nice flat back. We're gonna walk ourselves out into a plank. Perfect. And then rock back. And drop your elbows to the ground into a dolphin. Just hang out there for a moment. Bend both knees and then straighten your legs. So trying to get a nice release in the calves in this position. And one more time. And then come back to your hands. So hands under shoulders. And then walk yourself back to a nice forward fold, and then roll it all the way up and stretch up and back. Let's do that one more time. You're gonna see some dolphins later on, so I thought we'd warm them up. Walk out and start in your downward facing dog, and then drop the elbows whenever you're ready. Knees are soft, and then drop the knees down and drop the heels down. So hopefully you feel a nice stretch in your upper back when you're here. And one more time. Hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to take it into a lunge series. So lunge forward with one leg. Lunge forward with one leg. Drop your back knee. Lift your arms up. And hands come back down. And switch to the other side. Lunge. Drop the back knee. Lift the arms up. And one more on each side. Feels so good. Last one. Step it forward and lunge. All right, guys, we're gonna take both hands to the ground and take it into a nice wide squat position here. Okay, nice wide squat position. And you're gonna just transfer over onto one side. Okay, so the toes are up, heel is down. Just hang out here. You're gonna feel nice inner thigh stretch. Transition to the other side. And if you want to do this more upright, you could also be right here, okay? The key is toes up. That's what gets the inner thighs to release. Switch to the other side. And we'll do one more on each side. Just also limbers you up through the hips too, right? Whether you like it or not. It's gonna happen. All right, last one. Other side. And then come right back through the middle and bring it all the way up to standing. All right, we are ready to rock. So here's what's gonna happen. We've got an alternating circuit between strength and core. So after every strength exercise, you're doing core. All right, so we've got 45 seconds of strength, we've got 30 seconds of core. We're gonna start with goblet squats. I hope you brought heavy weights, and I want you to go heavy. So weights are underneath your chin. These should be heavy enough that even after like 2 or 3, you're like, ooh, I wish I wouldn't have done that, okay? So go heavy. So now we're gonna slow down, quick up, 45 seconds. It looks like this. Slow down, quick up, all right? A lot of effort from the bottom. After that, you're in a plank position. All right, here we go. Slow down, quick up to begin with. Wait for it. And here we go. Slow down and big quick up. So you're feeling those inner thighs working to drive up. Keep that weight right underneath the chin, open mouth. Woo! And there's some repetition tonight, so this is not gonna be the only time you do this, okay? Just kind of sink into the move. try to tap your elbows to your knees. Oh. Good, super slow. Good, I've got one more like this. Now I want you to go slow down. 4 counts down, 4 counts back up. 3, 2, 1, super slow. 4, 3, 2, one more time. Come on, nice and easy. Push your knees open and super slow back up. Woo! And down to the ground. Quickly change into a plank position on your hands, knees, or toes. It's completely up to you. Okay, timer starts right now. 30 seconds. So, did anybody read my email on Friday about the motion journal?
I did not.
No? Okay.
Yes, but I don't remember it.
That's okay. We're going to talk about it. Because I want you guys to start taking inventory. So you take inventory of your food, your drinks, your sleep, your budget, right? All these things, maybe you don't, but maybe you should. Okay. But I want you to start thinking about the movement that you do or don't do with your body every day, every hour of every day. The time is up right there. We'll continue that talk in just a moment. Next up, single arm press on the ground with one heavy weight. Okay. So legs are out straight in front of you. This is a single arm chest press. So you want your other arm just kind of hovering off the ground. Legs are engaged, they're squeezing together. You can take the feet wider to make it a little bit, help yourself with to keep from rocking side to side, okay? So we've got 45 seconds right here. Let's begin, one arm. So anyways, what does your motion look like? Maybe you sit at your desk most of the day, right? And your arms are forward and you're using your hands and your fingers and a little bit of your shoulders, right? So like in your first hour of the day, if that's what you're doing, then you just take a little note of like, oh, this is what part of my body is working, okay? Maybe in the next part of your day, you are up and down the stairs a little bit more. So you just pay attention. Maybe it's, oh, my legs are working, right? My feet are working. So just kind of paying attention because a lot of times our ailments come from overuse or underuse of our body. So it's kind of a fun little exercise to think about the areas that might be getting neglected during your day. So that's my challenge for you guys for this week, okay? Okay, you got 2 more here. And we aren't going to do the other side right now. We're going to put the weight down and we're going to go into a hollow hold. So lift your legs off the ground and take it into a hollow hold. You can do bent knees if you want to. So which parts of your body do you think are getting neglected the most in your day?
Probably core.
Probably core. Okay. What was that, Shelly?
Your legs.
Your legs? Well, I mean, everybody's different, right? Everybody's different. So for you personally, maybe it's your legs. Oh, 5 seconds left. Come on, keep holding. 3, 2, and 1. All right, change to the other arm. Legs are stretched out. Inner thighs, abdominals pulled in. So how could you work your core if you have to be in your chair most of the day? What's that?
Straightening up posture muscles.
Yeah, straightening up, using more posture muscles.
Just activation.
Yes. You can even activate your core, right, while you're sitting in your chair. You can be pulling your abdominals in and then relaxing, and pulling them in and relaxing.
Switching to a stability ball rather than a chair.
You got it. Yep. Lots of things to start thinking about how we can engage different parts of our body, even if our lifestyle doesn't allow for us to have a total makeover, right? Good. You've got 5 seconds left right here. And here's your last one. And done. You're gonna flip it over. Okay, flip it over onto your front side. And you've got a hold right here, 30 seconds. Just a nice isometric hold. Good, try to lift your legs, squeeze your glutes, reach your arms. You can always put your fingers under your head. So Shelly, how could you move your legs even if you have to sit?
Get up and walk.
Yeah, you could get up and walk. You could tap your toes. You could, you could do heel lifts. You could do glute squeezes in your chair. Lots of things. Keep holding until you pull your abdominals up to your back. Right here, you got 5 seconds more. 3, 2, and 1. We're up. Okay, we're going right into dumbbell thrusters. This one's gonna jack the heart rate up. So, get your heavy weight, 45 seconds. So we squat down We drive both arms up without locking the elbows at the top. The 45-second set, ready? Here we go. Come on, use the legs to power up. And you can also do dumbbell thrusters with one weight if you don't want to use individual arms, okay? Come on, use your core to help drive those weights up. Woo! This one always gets me. Alternating arms, also the option to keep going. Nice work, nice work. Come on, 15 seconds. Come on, can you give me 3 more big ones? Here's 2. Come on, 1 more. And done. You're on the ground. You're in your dolphin pose. So hopefully you're gonna feel like a little bit of a stretch for the back. We're also gonna work the core as well. So hips high, knees are soft. Press your elbows in and then just rock away from your elbows. So instead of having your shoulders over your elbows, okay, elbows become in front of the shoulders. And just hang out right here. Woo! And while you're here, think about actively squeezing your shoulder blades together, okay? Working through the upper back. Actively pulling your abdominals towards your backside. Keep holding. We're gonna hold for 5 seconds more. Good job, good job. And that is all right there. You're gonna take both weights. They're going overhead, overhead hold. So hopefully you chose some heavy weights, okay? Overhead hold. Now, option if you want it, okay, is the balance, okay? If you want, maybe it's just heel off the ground only. If your weights aren't extremely heavy, I would challenge you to try to get your feet off the ground occasionally. Good. Strong back, strong core. Good, ankle strength, Don't laugh, you're gonna fall over. Switch to the other side. Come on, stay here, stay strong. Think about, are you sinking into that side or are you staying lifted? Keep holding, guys. Just 8 seconds longer, you got this. Strong shoulders and backs. 3, 2, 1, and release. Yeah, that one's a little hard, right? All right, we're going back to a plank, but this one's a forward plank. So hands are out in front of you, okay? Hands are out in front of you, hips are tucked under, right? Just a 30-second hold, just re-engage that core. Here we go. You can also do this with your elbows in front of you if you don't want to be on your hands, okay? But when you're in this position, your upper part of your abdominals are working a little harder. You almost feel like you're getting stretched. Come on, you can do this. Woo! Almost there, guys. We've just got 8 seconds to go. And you're gonna travel on this one, and I'm gonna stay here on the next move, okay? So time is up. Okay, you're gonna take your dumbbells over to the benches, and you guys are gonna do step-ups, okay? Leading with your right leg, okay? And so alternate, so step up, right, left, and then step up, left, okay? So alternating sides, right and left. I'm gonna stay over here and do an alternate move. So hustle over, I'll tell you when to start. Those of you who are with me on the screen, all right, hands by your side, and we're gonna do a squat and a knee lift, squat and a knee lift. So just like so, if you have a bench that you wanna step up on, please feel free to do that. All right, you guys ready? Okay, time starts right now. Let's go. So while you're here, guys, shoulders are rolled back. Okay, chest is open nice and proud. Getting that knee all the way up, right in front of the hips. Good job. You can always do this without weight if you need to. Make sure you stand up nice and tall every single time. Good, almost there. 15 seconds left, everybody. Good job, good job. Be a little deeper in that squat if you can. Come on. One more on each leg. And time's up. Bring it back. All right, we're gonna go move right onto our backs for our next core sequence. All right, you're gonna hustle back, lay on your back, and we're gonna do a bicycle crunch hold, all right? So we're holding to one side, then we're gonna hold to the other side. So it looks like this. You're all the way across the body, holding 15 seconds, leg extended, shoulder to knee, and then at that halfway point, we will switch to the other side. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and hold. So trying to rotate under the rib cage, squeeze, 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 wringing out your obliques. Good job, good job. Keep going. You got 4 seconds to go. And then make a quick switch right here to the other side and keep holding. Good. Think about breathing, exhaling deep into those abdominals. You've got 4 seconds to go right here. 3, 2, and release. Good. Get a quick drink of water. All right, here's where that cardio piece comes in. This is pick your poison cardio, right? So you get to do slams, you get to do sprints or jump rope or burpees. All fun things, right? So choose which one you want to do. You've got 45 seconds on the clock. So go as hard and as fast as you can. If you're sprinting, it's a long sprint around the rectangle, okay? Just continuous sprint for 45 seconds. It's long. If you are doing slams, it's just overhead slams, burpees, jump ropes. You can jump rope without a rope. It's totally up to you. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get my music to go again. I don't know what happened to it. All right, ready, set, and let's begin. I'm gonna do burpees just for the heck of it here. Come on. Keep it going, keep it going. Burpees can be, right, more of a squat thrust if you want to. Those of you that are doing these with me here, it's a continuous sprint, Michelle. 15 seconds, everybody, 15 seconds. Come on, 3 seconds to go. You got this, and finish it up, and you are done. Woo! So hopefully that pushed you into a high intensity level, and you're ready to hit this strength core combo again. So let's start from the top. We're back to goblet squats, okay? Get a quick recovery here. Let's see what happened to the music. All right, so heavy weights. Can't work out without music. Doesn't work. All right, heavy weights. In 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds. You're going slow down, quick up right here. Slow down, quick up. Drive through the heels on the way up. Think about your knees. Are they turning in? You need to push out a little bit more. I don't know what's going on. We'll figure it out. Good job. Now we're going super slow right here. 4, 3, 2, from the bottom, 4 counts up. 4, 3, you're doing that again. We're doing it 2 more times this time. Good, super slow from the bottom. Come on, drive, drive, drive. Just be thankful it's not 10 seconds, right? Could be doing the slow motion sets. Whew. And 4 counts back up. Good work, and you're back into a plank position right here. 30 seconds on the clock. Elbows or hands, regular plank. And here we go. Whew. So drive the abdominals up into the back. Just forget you app and see if we can try this again. Got a joke for you. Want to hear it?
Yes.
It's kind of cheesy. Why are anteaters so healthy?
Why?
Because they have all the antibodies.
How about, what do you call a magic dog?
A magic dog? What?
A Labrador.
That's awesome. All right, flip it over. on your back. I love it when places post all their cheesy jokes on their signs, you know?
Me too.
I love it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm always looking for them.
Huska's always doing it.
Yes,
yeah.
they've got some
On the
good
other
ones,
side.
right? And so does that State Farm place over by on the May.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm talking about the.
With
It's
like
kind of by
Mike
the hospital.
Wazowski?
What's that?
Yeah, Mike Wazowski.
I think so.
Lebowski?
That's what I always think it says. It doesn't actually, but I always think it says Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, it's by the hospital over there, kind of.
Uh-huh.
There's another one on Horsetooth, just west of college. It's an auto body shop
Oh, really?
that does it.
I'll have to look for those. All right, now we're gonna take it super slow. Ready? 4 counts down right here. 4, 3, 2, super slow back up. And do it again. And you got one more time, super slow. Come on, try to keep your hips grounded. And remember, we go into the hollow hold as soon as we get to the top of this one right here. And set it down, okay? And hold that hollow hold. And you guys keep holding. Come on, music. Just work.
Don't stop.
I know.
Believe.
Seriously. Maybe it just needs a new playlist. Who knows? Always when you think your technology should just work perfectly, it doesn't. Keep holding, keep holding. We got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and done. Other side, right here. Okay? Other side. I know, it's a nice 45-second set. Ready? And regular pace to begin with. Now think about what's happening on the opposite side of your body. See how it kind of wants to lift off the ground? Dig in with that other shoulder. And dig in with your core. Make yourself really heavy. That's what everybody wants to do, right? I want to be so heavy. Not like that. I have to catch myself with my daughter because she's getting like so tall and heavy, obviously, but I'm like, I don't want to keep saying like, oh, you're so big or you're so heavy. Like, you're so long. All right, take it super slow right here. 4 counts down. Not that she probably will get a complex, but you know, you never know, right?
My friend's mom put her in Weight Watchers when she was like 10.
Oh my word, did she need it?
No?
Okay. Wow. That's probably mom had more of a problem than the girl, right?
Mom was a tiny little woman who married a big muscle man, and then their kids ended up
Big. Imagine that. Flip over on your front side, and you got your Superman back extension, 30 seconds. It's interesting and kind of weird. Yeah, it's hard. You got to think about some of those things, like when you have girls, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. How do I not make my issues your issues? Keep holding. You got 10 seconds here. Think about tucking your chin and lengthening your arms. Keep holding for 4, 3. Everybody's favorite, the dumbbell thruster is coming next. So push yourself up off of the ground. Woo! We'll just have to sing, I guess. All right. I know. Train. The train will do its job for us. Here we go. 45 seconds. And let's go. We're going to change tempo on this halfway through and add a slow down quick up. Just FYI. Have a little fun with it. Come on. Use that breath. Come on, breathe loud. All right, now we're gonna go slow down. 3 counts down. 3, 2, 1. Drive up. So you're gonna feel your biceps a little bit more as you go down. You can do it. Come on. Almost there. Let's get 2 more. And here's our last one. And done. Dolphin. Woo. Dolphin pose right here. Hips are high. You're good. 8 seconds to go right here. And moving on, everybody up. And you've got your step step ups with your weight. So hustle over, alternating legs once again. I want you to think about standing up tall every time you get up onto that platform. Okay, so stand all the way up. Those of you with me, we've got squats with knee lifts. So roll those shoulders back and around once again. Squat here, and then lift the knee. Ready? We're gonna go a little longer than there. So let's just go for it. Come on, feet hip distance. I'll start your time right now. Good, keep it coming, guys. We're here for a while. We gotta be careful not to tip over, right? It's easy to do that, but balance every single time with that knee up. You guys have 10 seconds to go. Come on, stand tall. Almost there, guys. Last one right here. Bring it on back. Whew. And we're gonna head back to the ground once again for that bicycle crunch hold on either side. So go ahead and get there now. All right, bicycle crunch hold on each side. Ready? Quickly hustle over, turn it to one side, and let's go. Want to really try to rotate and twist through the midsection. And we're switching sides right here. Rotate over, look to your armpit, please. You're just 5 seconds to go. Come on. 3, 2, and you are done. And we are back into the pick your cardio. So you've got jump rope. Did I forget something? Oh, the overhead hold. I'm so sorry. Thank you. It's even on my notes. It's even on my notes. I just didn't even think about it. I know, it must have been one that like really hit your memory, right? You're like, gosh.
Because it makes you feel so strong.
It does make you feel so strong. Chris, we're doing the overhead hold. Sorry. I completely forgot. And Michelle reminded me, and we're all in our own little world today. It's okay.
I'm gonna jump rope. You guys overhead hold.
What's that?
Overhead hold and jump rope.
And jump rope at the same time. I would love to see that.
Oh boy.
And remember that option to add the balance if you want to. It does help to pull the abdominals in and kind of tuck your tailbone slightly. Good. And we're gonna switch to the other side right here if you are holding one leg up. If not, you're just standing there. Now straighten up your arms a little bit for me. There we go. That's the hard part. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. You can do this. Pull your chin in. In 3, in 2, and 1.
Oh my god.
Ah! Now we got the plank. Okay, with the hands forward.
Oh yeah.
Remember this one?
Yeah.
Or elbows forward. Either way, it's kind of like a dolphin in a way, but your butt's not up in the air. It's kind of that same idea. So once everyone's ready, again, you can do it on your elbows. No problems there. Here we go. Again, breathing deep, exhaling deep into the abdominals. Come on. Halfway. You feel like you're like sliding apart from each other. Hands and feet are going away. Woo! Come on, 5 seconds. And now you get to pick your poison for your cardio. So, you can do slams, you can do burpees, you can do jump rope, or you can sprint. Whichever one's gonna challenge you the most, that's what I want you to do. Those of you at home, if you don't have a slam ball, right, you can also do, okay, a chop down and up. That's what I'm gonna do with you guys right now. 45 seconds on the clock. Here we go. So, if you're slamming, you're using your legs along with your upper body, getting it all the way over the head. That's one thing that we don't do very often in our days too, is get our hands over our head, right? So at least twice a week. Hands over the head if you can. I noticed you didn't choose any of the hinging motions, Chris.
Did not.
Don't worry, I saved some for you at the end. We're almost there, guys. You got 8 seconds to go. Come on, fire it up just a little bit more. And one more rep. And we are done. All right, we are moving on. So, next round, okay, has a little bit more movement to it. All right, we are gonna start at the wall with wall bicep curls, okay? So here's what needs to happen. We kind of need to lay some things out. Those of you that are in class with me, those of you at home, you're gonna do a little more in place. We're gonna start with wall sits with bicep curls. You're gonna need your weights right by the wall. You can spread out. You're also gonna need this grassy area out in front of you. So the circuit looks like this. Wall sit, bicep curls. You've got 12 of those. Then you're gonna pull away from the wall and you've got high knees, okay, to the edge of the grass, right? High knees to the edge of the grass. Okay, those of you with me, just high knees in place. You'll be going with me. And then after that, you're gonna do slams, 12 slams with your sandbags. So line your sandbags up next to the grass. If you are at home with me, you'll do these chops once again. The rep count is 12, okay? Then you're gonna go for a little sprint across the grass to the edge of the bushes, okay? Just, you don't get across the, you know, the rockway or anything like that, just sprint. Those of you at home, high knees fast or butt kickers fast.
No leaping.
Yeah, no leaping through the bushes and the rocks, okay? And then you're just gonna walking tin man back, okay, to me, right? Where you're gonna do 12 push-ups and then you'll come back to the wall again. So this is our circuit. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna go 3 times through. We're gonna be in high intensity mode the whole time. So wall sits with bicep curls. If you don't have a wall to sit up against at home, then you just do a squat. But I think we're all good on the wall factor here. So 12 curls. So shoulders up against the wall, butts nice and low. Let's go. Here's 12 and 11. Gosh, it makes the wall sit a lot harder, doesn't it? 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, one more time. You're gonna set those weights down and you're gonna high knee it over. Those of you with me, high knee in place, high knee, high knee, high knee, until you get to your sandbag where you're gonna do slams, or with me, you're gonna do chops. And these are 12 big ones. I'm at 8. As soon as you're done with your 12, you're sprinting to the edge, okay? As fast as you can go. Those of you with me, butt kickers in place. Come on, run, 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 run. High knee, or sorry, you're doing tin man back. Tin man back. Nice little stretch to those hammies. Once you get back, then you're gonna move into 12 push-ups. So if you're with me, I'm just waiting for them to get back. And then we'll do push-ups together. Think about your core working. You're rotating, it's not just slapping your legs. You're twisting. You got 12 push-ups. However you wanna do them, knees or toes, it doesn't matter. Try to go to your hardest level of effort right here. I'm at 10. As soon as you're done, you're back up against the wall. You get a brief recovery. We're gonna wait for everybody to be back on board. Get those weights. And we're gonna try to hit this 3 times. So back to the wall, okay? Let's go, 12. Push your back against the wall, use your core. These weights should be feeling heavy. Come on, work through it. Use your breath. Where you at, Chris? 4 left?
10 right now.
Your high knee in it right here. High knee, high knee, high knee, high knee, high knee. Come on, get there. And your 12 slams are coming next. 12 slams. Come on, go hard, go fast. I've got 2 more. is coming next. Sprint, or if you're with me on the screen, butt kickers. Come on. Run, 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 run. You want to travel forward and back. You've got walking tin man's back. Come on, get that rotation. Stand up tall. Think about your arms holding a nice big stick, okay? You're not gonna be able to bend that stick, so keep the arms as wide as possible. As soon as you're back, it's 12 push-ups. Everybody's favorite. Challenge yourself right here. Dig your thumbs into the ground. As soon as you're done with that 12, you have one more chance at the wall. Bicep curls, 12 reps. We're all together. Come on down. Grab a little sit here. You got it. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, 12 big ones. Dig your heels into the ground. Good job, Chris. I got 2 more. High knees coming next. Woo. High knees, high knees, high knees. Come on, get those high knees up. Grab your dumbbell or your slam bag. Try to keep the breaks as brief as possible here. Sprinting is right after this, so just get your run on. Come on, heels up, heels up, heels up. Good job, walking 10 men on the way back. We're gonna finish with the 12 push-ups, and then we're done with this set. You'll move into some core strength. Come on, 12 push-ups. Let's knock them out. We got this. Think about push-ups like preview to core work. Engage. As soon as you're done, sit back in the child's pose and rest. You did it. Woo! That felt amazing, didn't it? Yeah. All right. We're gonna do some standing core work tonight. So, yay. That's gonna feel nice. Let's go ahead and get up off the ground. And optional dumbbell use if you want. It's gonna go on your lower arm. So you guys have done these before, where the right toes turned out, left toes forward. We're gonna let the weight hang heavy in the arm instead of overhead. So we already did a lot of overhead stuff. So you're gonna have the weight come down to the side. You're gonna use your obliques to pull back up. I also want your arm overhead, just not weighted. So think about arm right next to, or right stacked over the shoulder the whole time. And reaching down, using the obliques to pull up. You don't even have to use weight if you don't want to. It's completely optional. We're gonna take it slow. Okay, so let's enjoy that and really think about the muscles working here. All right, here we go. So super slow down, super slow back. Turn the toes. Think about getting that nice bisection, right, from the turned out foot to the straight forward foot. Good. If you can look up at your top hand, I want you to try to do that. Exhale as you come up. Do you feel the side body working? Oh, yes. We don't usually do these with that heavy of weight, do we?
No.
No, but
My inside.
what's that?
Feel this side.
You feel more on that side. Okay.
Maybe it's my back.
What's that?
Maybe it's my back.
Is it hurting your back? You can do it without weight. Okay, you got one more. And we're gonna go to the other side. If it hurts, just don't do weight or you do less weight. All right, same thing other side, arm up. I like to hold it by palm forward, but just because that puts us in more of an anatomical position, that's just my go-to all the time, right? The less you can have your hands like this, the better.
I was doing these at my standing desk at lunch, so it's like you have access to my webcam or something? How did you know?
You can do these all the time. In a meeting. That would make for interesting conversation, right?
Just keep the camera off.
Yeah, exactly. And you're good to go. Come on, nice and slow. Be mindful that you don't tip over so far that it does pinch the low back, but just as far as it's comfortable and you feel that strength, still able to pull you up. Come on, one more. One more. All the way back up. And we're gonna hold at the top. All right, we're gonna sit into a little mini plie squat here. And you can use your sandbag or your dumbbell or just your hands, but you're gonna make a figure 8. So notice how I'm starting on with the weight vertical, and then you're just gonna flip it over and flip it over. You're gonna feel this a little bit through your shoulders and forearms as well. But I want you to think about turning your rib cage towards your knee without turning your knees. Does that make sense? Because sometimes we do this action right here.
Yep.
So keep the knees open, standing core and back. And if you were doing this without any weights, you would just glue your hands together and flip your hands end to end, just like that. Sometimes that feels good too. And you can make it smaller, you can make it bigger. You can go lower in your plie squat. Woo! Feels amazing. You just have to tell yourself it feels amazing when it does it. That's what I'm doing, okay guys? I'm trying to trick myself and be like, no, this is so good. Okay, single leg deadlift. So one weight only, single leg deadlift. I can't get this here, and then all the way up and lift. You don't have to do the overhead lift if you don't want to. You can simply do your single leg deadlift to knee. If you want to go overhead, it's just an added option for balance. I would just tell you to keep the weight really close to your body as you're transitioning up and down. And this is 45 seconds on one side and 45 on the other side. Nice and long. Good job, keep it coming. Try to flatten out that back, keep the hips nice and square. We got time for one, maybe two more. And done. Switch to the other side. Whew. How's that feel? Good stuff. And you can always do your kickstand too if you don't want to go into the full deadlift with the leg lifted. You don't have to. 3, 2, 1, and hinge and lift. Just keep it real slow and controlled. This ankle doesn't want to support. So good to get out of your comfort zone. If this is out of your comfort zone, you're welcome. Think about your shoulder when you're tipping down. Is it the weight pulling the shoulder down, or are you still contracted through the back? Come on, Shelly, you got this. Just 8 seconds to go. Nice work, nice work. This is your last one. And time is up. Okay, so we are gonna take the rest of the time on the mat. Okay, still doing some core work, but now hopefully heart rate's down a little bit. And we're gonna head to the mat. It's not gonna be easy, but it is gonna be fun. All right, so no weight for the first set. I think let's put that off to the side for right now. And we're gonna hug our knees into our body. A little bit of Pilates that we haven't done for a while. First, let's just rotate the ankles around and rotate to the other side. And then lift both legs up and point and flex through the feet. Whew. And we are ready to rock. So take your knees, bend them to 90 degrees. Take your arms, reach them back behind your head. If your back arches, I want you to just glue it to the ground. Inhale, prepare. On your exhale, roll your upper body up off of the mat. Look at your belly button and pump your arms. This is gonna be a little more active hundreds position here. is we're gonna do a little bicycle leg. So we're gonna slowly extend one leg and then bring it back in. And extend the other leg. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 back in. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 stretch. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 in. So that's your pace. It's 5 breaths in and 5 breaths out. Keep looking at your belly button. And you've got one more time here. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, hold. Stay. Now extend both legs and pull them in. Arms are nice and still. And pull back in. You can have your head on the ground if you need to. And you got 2 more. And we're gonna hold the legs out and put our fingers behind our ears, lower our head to the ground and lift our legs up. Bring your heels together so that your feet are flexed. And you're gonna lower the legs for 2 counts down, exhale 1 count up. So inhale down for 2, exhale up 1. If you need to do this from a bent knee position, you can. Okay, you're gonna feel that tug right through the middle of your abdominals as you get to the point where you can't go any lower. Come on, exhale it back in. 1 more time. And exhale back in, hold. Hold the legs close to your body with your hands behind your hamstrings. And then lower 1 leg all the way down to the ground, kind of in a little split position here. And now point your top set of toes, point your bottom set of toes, and lift your upper body. And let's get ready and scissors. So the legs are off the ground at this point, upper body lifted or not, your choice. Good, keep going. Inhale.
That was me. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's when I was jumping rope earlier. Sorry, go off my corner.
That's awesome. This is why we do this. Keeps us on track. All right, keep going. Almost there. Now we're gonna add a reach. You're gonna reach across the body, back up, across the body, back up. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale, reach. So think about like if you had a ball in your hand, you're just reaching it on the outside. And 1 more on each side. And that is all for right there. Hug the knees to the body. Whew. Rock your head side to side. You okay over there? Yeah. All right. It burns. It does burn. We're not quite done though. So take 1 leg, stretch it out. Hug that knee in nice and tight. Give it a little pull for 2 little pulses. And then switch. 2 little pulls in and switch. Now bring the focus back to your abdominals, okay? We're going to exhale as our legs extended and bring it back in. Kind of like 2 little puffs out and then inhale back in. So as you can see, that contracts your abdominals when the legs extended. And 1 more on each side. And it just feels kind of good on the hip flexors. All right, moving it into your crisscross. We did this in the workout, and now we're gonna bring our attention into a little bit faster movement here. So elbows out, and you can also do this more in a heel drop if that feels better. Inhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale. Almost there. Inhale, inhale, and 1 more side. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Exhale and hug the knees in and hold. We get to roll over and give those abdominals a little break. Woo! All right. Take your hands in front of you.
I thought the abdominals were getting a break.
They were having a break?
This is not the break.
Oh, no. Stretch here for a moment. All right. Elbows underneath our shoulders. Knees on the ground. Toes are tucked, okay? And we're gonna pop those knees up off of the ground. Even though we're in a plank and you're squeezing your abdominals, you're gonna be thinking about your butt working, all right? So we're gonna point our toes up and then flex back down. Alternate legs, point up and flex down. If you needed to do this from a bent knee position, you extend straight leg and then back down. Trying not to lift extremely high, but get the squeeze. And point up. Good, 1 more time like this. And now we're gonna move that leg out to the side. So leg comes up, go out to the side, back in, and flex down. Point up, out to the side, in, and down. Up, just a little like half circle out. Challenges those stabilizers, right? Try to keep the hips from rocking. And 1 more time, up, tap, and down to the knees. Sit back and stretch. Whew. How are we doing so far? Pretty good? How about the hips? Let's get those guys to work. So onto our hands and knees. And you can be on your knuckles if that feels a little more comfortable. Completely up to you. But we're gonna point our toes and lift our toes to the ceiling. Try to stable ourselves through all 3 points of contact and bring your knee in and then push back up. So without swinging, slow in and then squeeze up, hold. Good, let's do it again. And you've got 2 more in. Now we're not quite done, we're gonna stay lifted here. And I want you to go down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. And try to keep your heel close to your backside. So you've got like a 90-degree bend in the knee. So imagine you've got a tennis ball back there that you're holding on to behind your knee. 3, 2, now I want you to flex your foot, okay, flex the foot and pulse up, up, up. Little baby pushes up. Like your butt's trying to get tighter and tighter with each push. And here's 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring the knee in and then go out to the side and in. So working that same side. We haven't done hydrants for a long time, so I thought we should do them tonight. And one more time. Good, now you're gonna hold that leg up and pulse up, up, up. Now as you're pulsing, draw the abdominals in at the same time. Come on, 4, 3, now you're gonna circle this leg around. Little baby circles. You can point the toes if that helps. 3, 2, switch directions, circle, in 3, and release. Good, now put all your weight into that working leg, the one that you just were moving. Woo! Ouch. You guys want the other side to be just as happy? Okay. All right. See, I gave you an option. All right, so we're gonna lift with the toes pointed and then bring the knee in without rounding our back. Just lift up. Good. You can use that breath to exhale up. Inhale in. And you've got 2 more. And then we're gonna stay up. Remember, we go down an inch, up an inch. So just down, up, staying in the middle of the range. No momentum here. And 4, 3, and then we flex our foot and then we pulse up, up, up. Try to bring your heel closer to your backside. Remember that tennis ball behind your knee. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and out to the side and release. Oh man. I start going and then regret why we did this. Like, wait, why was this a good idea? So if you feel like that too, don't worry. I'm totally on board with you. All right, we're gonna add the pulses right here. Pulse it up. Pulse, pulse. Come on. They're tiny, tiny pulses. 3, 2, and circles. Little circle. Just finding that range of motion in the hips. 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. Come on, you can do this. 3, 2, 1, and bring it all in. And let the hips move to that side. Whew, strong hips. That's what we need all the time. All right, let's bring it back to the center. Okay, so we're gonna sit on our back sides. Whew. It's good, we made it. Take one leg forward. Might cause a little bit of cramping in the hips to have one leg out to the side like this, but you can do what feels good. I want you to just lean forward. So if you can have your hands kind of out to the side, just kind of lean forward. Almost like you're going into a hamstring stretch, but hopefully you feel this a little more in the glutes and hips. And then you're just gonna slide your same hand as your outstretched leg, and the arm comes from the back. Oh, try to reach the arm as long as you can. Stretch, 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 but keep the armpit up. It's kind of hard. And then switch to the other side. Here we go. Again, you're up tall, tip forward, feel that glute, get the stretch, trying not to round our backs. There we go. And slide your hand. So who's gonna take my challenge and record their motion for this week?
I will.
Any takers? Yeah?
Well, my watch does it for me.
No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. Your watch doesn't take inventory
Motion.
of what kind of motion you're doing.
Oh.
That'd be like if you're like, oh yeah, I put food in my fitness pal. Well, that's great, but what specific food, right? And right,
translates it to stairs.
what's that?
It translates it to stairs and all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm like, I didn't go up a bunch of stairs today.
That's what your watch is telling
yeah,
you.
but it's like the number of steps you took
Oh,
was like walking up 10 flights of stairs.
oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. But just pay attention, specifically if you have any kind of ailments, like parts of your body that just don't feel good, right? On a consistent basis, like.
I'm 53 years old. That happens on a daily basis.
But here's the deal. I am so tired of people telling me, well, this is just what happens when you get old. Or when you're 70, this is just what you need to do. You have to get this surgery and that surgery, and you have to be on this medicine. And I'm like, no. I know lots of people who don't have to live like that. So, yes, I know. There are more tendencies that things ache and pain. But I do think that our lifestyle really has a lot to do with it. So the whole focus for like our blog this month is all about lifestyle and what do you want the style of your life to look like, right? We style our hair, we style our wardrobe, right? Style our fingernails.
I would like to win the lottery and quit my
What's that?
job. I said I would win the lottery and quit my job. That
Yeah.
would be my lifestyle.
Yeah, that would be my
But
lifestyle too.
in reality, if that isn't your lifestyle,
How
what
do you
can
still?
how can you still be healthy and have that style in your life? So that's what we're talking about. Ooh, those calves feel good. All right, tuck your toes and then just rock your hips back at this little stretch for the bottoms of the feet. So you're not sitting on your heels, you're just kind of pushing back if it feels good. And then rock forward, stack your shoulders over your wrists, and do it again. I got it from my pain-free book. I bet you were surprised, right?
You have a pain-free book?
my book that I love, the
Yeah,
pain.
it's her Bible.
It's my pain-free Bible.
My husband needs that.
What's that?
My husband needs to read
Well, I happen to have some extra copies.
Really? You should keep one in your house.
I have one in my backpack for you. I'm not even joking.
that. I would love that.
I'll give it to you.
He kind of suffers.
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of people kind of suffer, and even if you don't all the time, there comes times in your lives when you do. So you need to have a
lot of
go-to.
miles in the body, you know.
Yeah, I know. That is life, right? All right, just let the head roll. My husband is like, "Are you like distributing these to everybody you meet?" I'm like, yes. It is worth it.
This is gonna be the cult you eventually
It
start.
is the cult, yes. It's okay, I'm all right with that. If it means that people live a happy, active life for longer, then I'm okay with that. That's the best cult to be in. All right, you guys, awesome job tonight.